Welcome back, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel, and thanks for joining me today. What I'm going to be sharing is just a little look at some of the supplies I'm going to be using over the next few videos. I am in a 4th of July card swap on a Facebook group, and I started to look on Pinterest for some inspiration, and I found lots of it. So what I thought I would do is over the next few days share videos of me creating some clean and simple cards that you could make for the 4th of July. Some of these will be shakers, some of them will not, but most of them probably will be clean and simple. That is the style that I really lean towards or focus on. So what I thought I would do today is just share with you some of the supplies that I will be using. First of all, I pulled out some items if I decide to do shaker windows in the cards, and I have some sequins in red, white, blue. I also got out some silver. For a more 4th of July theme, I do have red, white, and blue stars. And then somebody sent me in a pocket letter these fun, clear, they almost look like old postage stamps. They're acetate, they're red, white, and blue, so I thought maybe I could use some of those. I also have some US flags with red stars. And I pulled out some white and blue beads. Over here I have some silver stars, and they are in, looks like 3 different sizes. And then I pulled out some red micro beads and just red hexagon glitter. Next, I raided my die stash, and I just pulled out dies that I thought might work. I may not end up using even half of these, but I just pulled out what I had. So here I have a little cursive celebrate. And I have another celebrate, a little bit bigger, but it's still cursive. I have this outline of a star. I believe this is Tim Holtz. Here is a USA outline, and this is from Paper Tray Ink. This next set is probably meant for a Disney vacation. That's why I bought it. But what I liked were these stars over here on the left. I thought those might come in handy. This border strip is a very old one that I bought, and you actually see it says Property of Archivers. I bought it at one of the stores when they were going out of business and they were selling some of their classroom supplies. But it's just a border strip of some solid and outline stars. Here is my favorite things are MFT stamps die set. I got it out for the stars here in the middle. Another MFT set I pulled out were these banners. I just thought that those might be good for sentiments or just accents in the background. And then for more stars, I pulled out my Spellbinders Nesting Stars dies. Oops, I almost forgot. I pulled out a set of letter dies. I have quite a few different sets of letters, so this might not be the one I use, but I probably will be using some letter dies in there, so I grabbed one of those. I am a huge fan of dry embossing, so I did pull out some of my embossing folders to maybe use. This first one are some barnwood, or they look almost like 3D stars when they are embossed. The next one is the chevron shape. I thought that would go good with, like, you know, the stripes part of the stars and stripes. And then lastly, probably my favorite embossing folder are the dots. I also had a couple star punches in my collection, so I got those out just in case. As I was going through my stamp stash, I realized I have no 4th of July stamps. Well, let me take that back. I have this one set. It is a Studio G clear stamp set. You know, one of those dollar sets you used to get like Michael's or Joann's. And this has like Happy 4th of July, the word July and celebrate. So I thought, you know, I might be able to use that on one. I also pulled out, and it's backwards so you can't see it, I pulled out this set that I got, I think at Walmart for like $1.97 years ago. They're actually snowflakes. But this one down here, it kind of looks like a firework when you stamp it, so I thought I would use that. And last but not least, I pulled out some different papers to use, because how do you make a card without paper and cardstock? First, I grabbed some clear card bases. I do like to use these on my cards, and I have an idea for one. Then I got out some red, white, and blue cardstock. This is a sheet I've had for a while. It is a metallic or kind of foil sheet, but it has a linen texture to it. I will try to get a close-up shot of that and insert it above. And the last thing I pulled out are some red patterned papers. I thought maybe I could use these instead of just the solid cardstock. So I'll be back later this week with cards using some of the supplies I've shown you, and I might throw in some others that I didn't get out yet, but I might realize that I need. If you are not a subscriber already and you would like to know when I post new videos, please hit subscribe below, or here in just a minute my face will pop up in the middle of the screen and you can click on that. If you enjoyed my video today, getting a little look at some of the supplies I'd be using, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave those below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. I hope you're having a crafty day. Bye-bye.